This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Rush Duels is currently 4 years old, and within that time, a lot of misinformation and disparaging comments have been passed around and generally accepted as fact. This is mainly due to Rush having significant visibility issues, since the anime is not officially available overseas outside of the 7th dub, and the physical card game is unavailable for most regions. The few attempts to bring Rush over all had barriers to entry. The video game port is locked behind the Nintendo eShop for the Switch, and is outdated as a representation of Rush. Rush in Duel Links has some differences compared to the official format, and is locked behind gacha methods of card acquisition. Lastly, Cross Duel is dead, and the gameplay was nothing like Rush anyway. Yet, despite all these hurdles, Rush has been steadily growing a passionate, online community that seeks to make it accessible to all. In this video, I'll go over and debunk the most common counter-arguments against Rush, clear up any outstanding misinformation, and finally share how you can find and engage with Rush resources and communities. This is easily disproved by showing actual figures, showcasing Rush is a top 10 card game in Japan, taking over Vanguard even on occasion. On top of the fact, Rush products are generally top sellers, like the recently released Over Rush Pack 2. Rush Duels are growing every year and are showing no signs of slowing down. This is further proven from continuous product announcements to official tournament support and structures. This was the reaction at the beginning of the format, as it was a simple beatdown gameplay of summoning ace monsters and making trades. However, it's been 4 years. Within that time, we got several mechanics introduced, tons of unique decks with varying gameplay styles and win conditions, more interactive and disruptive trap cards, decks can perform elaborate combos, loops, and even pseudo FTKs. We even got a super poly for light monsters. There's truly something here for anyone to try and explore for themselves. This is the most damaging one. It's a sentiment that shuts down discussions and adds nothing to a conversation outside of furthering negativity. This happens to many facets of the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Speed duels got hit by this. Anyone trying to introduce alternative formats, we've all felt this. And to those people who say who cares, I care, and many others do as well. This goes for most things we enjoy. If someone tries to shut down your enjoyment of your hobby, just keep playing it and spread your love of it. Caring about something isn't a quality you should ever be ashamed about. With the major hurdles out of the way, let's go over a few general statements about Rush to paint a clearer picture of what it's currently like. Rush, as of right now, is a fast-paced game where resource management and recovery are key. All the best decks use the graveyard to fuel their plays or retrieve combo pieces. Disruption, repeatability, or extreme aggression are all key factors to consider in deck building and matchups. Notably, legend cards are still powerful and can steal games. However, they're only utilized at their best in well-built decks. A magic cylinder can win a game, but don't count on it winning a set. Good decks can stabilize and survive after a legend is used. In addition, as the card pool evolves and grows, so does the knowledge base you have to build, and that dictates what's being played or gets cut from decklist. Dragius, for example, isn't as prevalent as he once was. However, that doesn't mean he'll always be gone. Whenever we get new tools that enable him, as an example, Pure Glass when Grand Extreme is at 3, you can count on him sneaking his way back into decklists. Similarly, a popular card like Ryozai is seeing mass play, so you know cards such as Overrush Storm or Joint Tech Joint inherently have more value than other options. After that info dump, it's imperative to educate any of you who are interested on how to further your Rush knowledge. I would caution against getting your information from general Yu-Gi-Oh! Spaces. The information about Rush becomes less reliable when you're not in Rush spaces. Instead, seek out dedicated Rush sources. Several Discord communities already exist, like the Witch's Kitchen, which I'm a part of. You can also find Rush YouTubers, but tread away from replay-only channels, as they aren't true representations of Rush as a whole. If you wanna try out Rush Duel Links, on the other hand, I've linked in the description a video by YouTuber Tomatosaurus. It'll get you started on how to find tournaments and where they're hosted, so you can start playing with fellow Rush duelists. If you like looking at deck lists, rushduel.net is a Japanese resource website and news source for all things Rush Duel. If you want to see how Rush is currently played, I've linked a video by Octomadely where they provided subtitles for a best of 3 feature match between 2 meta decks that was uploaded by the official Rush Duel YouTube channel. If you want to watch the current anime, you basically have to go through the same means most people use when watching anime, which means you gotta take on the One Piece spirit, baby! As for playing, Rush is currently available on a variety of the online fan simulators most Yu-Gi-Oh! Players use. For Rush specifically, I would highly recommend Edo Pro Project Ignis. It's the one most up to date and where a lot of bugs or issues get resolved the fastest. Lastly, if you just want to keep in the loop of what's going on in the game, just talk with other Rush duelists. It'll give you a better picture and focus than trying to piece it together yourself from random resources. All in all, I hope this video was informative and serves as a decent starting point for what Rush duels are currently like. If you're someone who likes Rush duels or are interested, do give it a try. And if you want to express your own thoughts and feeling about it, do so. Our #1 issue, aside from not having official support internationally, is visibility. Rush is living and thriving because of passionate fans, and I implore you to be proud and not get discouraged by what others will say about it. No matter what blocks our way, our road will always carve a path forward. And now was another video. I know, I say the same thing at the end of every video, but whatever. Point of the matter is, I just really wanted to get this one out there. I've seen a lot of stuff recently that got on my nerves, and I just had to make a video. You know, don't expect another one of these for a bit. I'm kinda busy at the moment. Hopefully I'll figure out a solution sometime soon to upload more frequently. We'll see. If you wanna see more stuff from me, once again, I'm part of the Witch's Kitchen Discord server. You can find me there. And who knows, maybe I can start streaming more so I have something in between video uploads. Who the hell knows? Anyway, catch y'all later.